It is now March 2026. The Great Hall of the People in Beijing has just finalized a document that will legally and strategically define the next 5 years of global economic history, China's 15th five-year plan. To understand this plan, we must first understand what it is not. It is not a promise of rapid growth. The double-digit expansion that fueled the global economy for 3 decades is officially dead, buried under the weight of a burst real estate bubble and a mountain of local government debt. Beijing has formalized a new reality, an annual growth target ranging merely between 4.5% and 5%. Let that number sink in. For the first time, China is not promising to lift the world's economy, it is promising to stabilize its own. This plan marks the formal coronation of a new national mantra, new quality productive forces. This is not just a slogan, it is a declaration of economic warfare. The 15th five-year plan explicitly redirecting trillions of RMB in capital away from traditional fixed asset investment, the roads, the bridges, and the high-rises, and into the hard tech sectors. We are witnessing a state-mandated migration of resources into advanced manufacturing, semiconductors, quantum computing, and biotechnology. By accepting slower, high-quality growth, China is signaling that it prefers strategic depth over economic volume. They are building an economic fortress, designed to function even when decoupled from Western markets. This is the first pillar of their strategy, the complete and ruthless technological modernization of their industrial base, prioritizing resilience over raw GDP. Moving to the central technological battlefield, the 15th five-year plan outlines a pursuit that can only be described as the Manhattan Project for semiconductors. For China, technological self-reliance is no longer a peripheral ambition, it is an existential requirement. In 2026, the US-led high-tech containment strategy has left China with no other option but to innovate or die. The response from Beijing, embedded deeply within this five-year plan, is the construction of what we must call the Great Wall of Chips. The plan mandates a stunning 7% annual increase in state R&D spending, with a specific, unparalleled focus on breaking the bottleneck technologies, the photolithography machines, the advanced EDA software, and the logic chips where China still depends on imports. But the plan goes much deeper. It outlines a nationwide, I+ manufacturing blitz. By 2030, China intends to possess the world's most advanced defense S&T industrial system, fully integrating artificial intelligence into every factory floor, making their manufacturing base the most automated and responsive on the planet. This military-civil fusion is now the DNA of their industrial complex. They are not merely trying to catch up, they are trying to set the technical standards for the 21st century, in 6G communications, in quantum encryption, and in biotechnology, before the West can even form a coordinated response. For international tech firms and investors, the message is undeniable. China is building a parallel, self-contained, and eventually superior technological ecosystem. This is not just a policy of national defense, it is a policy of displacement. In the third pillar, the 15th five-year plan addresses China's most formidable internal threat, the demographic crisis. In 2026, with a rapidly aging population and a shrinking workforce, the era of cheap Chinese labor is over. The state's counter-offensive, as detailed in the plan, is the creation of a sophisticated, silver economy, and a dual-circulation, internal market strategy. Beijing is attempting to solve its labor shortage not with more people, but with better technology, robotics and AI integrated into everyday life. By 2030, China aims to have the world's most ubiquitous network of 5G and 6G enabled, smart cities, where the aging population is supported by a comprehensive digital social infrastructure. This silver economy will become a new domestic growth engine, fueled by innovations in geriatric care, biotechnology, and autonomous transportation. Furthermore, the 15th five-year plan doubles down on the green transition, not for environmental goodwill, but for strategic resource independence. By dominating the global supply chains for critical minerals, electric vehicles, and renewable energy, China intends to create an asymmetric dependency. They want the rest of the world to rely on Chinese innovation for their own survival, even as China achieves complete independence from foreign energy and foreign technology. This asymmetric dependency is the ultimate geopolitical goal. They are leveraging their domestic scale to dictate the terms of the global green revolution, forcing international powers to accept a new Sino-centric energy order. In conclusion, the 15th Five-Year Plan is the most defensive, ambitious, and formidable roadmap in the history of the People's Republic. It marks the moment where China officially pivots from being a participant in the global order to becoming a competitor building its own parallel system. Whether it is through the new quality productive forces, the Great Wall of Chips, or the tactical use of the green transition, Beijing's eyes are firmly fixed on the 2035 modernization deadline. The stakes for 2026 to 2030 could not be higher. If China succeeds in this transition, the global balance of power will shift permanently toward a parallel bipolar system. If they fail, the internal contradictions of their aging economy could lead to a period of unprecedented stagnation, dragging the global market down with it. If you found this analysis of China's grand strategy insightful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more high-level strategic analyses of the global shifts of 2026. Your support allows us to continue providing these high-stakes briefings. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a critical update on the world's most vital geopolitical trends. Thank you for watching, and stay sharp.